So continuing to field questions here for USMLE. Marshall asks from within the group chat, is it normal to have occasional drops in UWorld block percentages, such as going from the 70s, 80s down to a 55? Okay, so in this clip, I'm quickly going to discuss how typical is it for you to drop in your UWorld blocks in terms of your percentages, and how much could you drop without needing to worry, okay? So before we get started, allow me to be an asshole like I usually am. Tell you to subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. Help grow this channel. Share it with one of your friends prepping for USMLE. Help bring awareness to this channel. Hit the like button. Hit the bell if you want notifications. Find me on Instagram, Melman_medical, MEHLMAN_medical. Link is down below. And find me on Telegram. Recently created a Telegram group and channel. The links are down below. Now let me address the fucking question as far as, is it normal to have occasional drops in UWorld block percentages, such as going from 70s, 80s down to 55? And I said I would discuss how normal it is, how much you should expect to drop sometimes. The answer is, of course it's normal, okay? You need to not get overly bogged down and emotional about your micro fluctuations in QBank, because that's inevitable. Yes, sometimes you will go down 10, 15% and you're all depressed and you're like, what am I doing wrong? And then sometimes you're going to go up 10, 15%. You're like, holy shit, I'm so amazing. Like, I'm elated, okay? So it's very easy to tell sometimes, like, especially when I'm working with students, if they've had a pretty good or a relatively lower percentage during their UWorld blocks on a given day, because people get very emotionally tied into their micro progress in the QBank. So apart from just merely articulating that, yes, it's normal to have fluctuations day to day in QBank, I think another layer I can quickly add is getting through the entirety of a QBank is very much a psychological game where you need to really not get pulled into those micro numbers, okay? I know it can be difficult to not be focused on the outcomes in your percentages, especially since the end goal is to get as high of a score as possible in the USMLE, of course. But if you engage in process, you just focus on getting through your blocks, okay, and just focus on the macro process. That's going to really help with ultimate efficacy, okay? It's a psychological game. More or less, you could look at your UWorld percentages over the course of prior 500 to 1,000 questions, okay? You can say, how did I do over my last 10 blocks or 20 blocks? You can look at those groups of numbers, okay, as you move along, as opposed to overly focusing on day-to-day fluctuation. So I'll just end this fucking clip. How does that sound? You know the deal. I'm going to continue making more content. If you like my stuff, subscribe to my channel. And I appreciate your time. That's it.